Tell me a bit about who you are and how long you've known Stephen.
I've known Stephen since we were first at college together, and he turned up at LCP offering his services as a makeup artist. And it was totally inspired because he came to a photography course. He was looking for photographers to work with, to have another little of his thing, but also to photograph his collection. And I can't imagine a student who in his first year was already working out how to network. I mean, is that clever or is that clever? And we got on right away. I did a few snaps at college, not a lot, bits and bobs, but we started becoming friends. And when I left, I actually ended up assisting a photographer who was right next to PX, which is how I know Julia, because she worked for Steve Strange in PX. And the Blitz was 2 streets away in Great Green Street, before Stephen had way before Stephen had a shop there. That was 3 or 4 shops before he actually moved to that street. And it was just being in the right place at the right time, and we just actually got on together. I'm talking about you, Stephen.
Come back, Stephen. He's gone.
But no, it was one of those relationships that worked. We had ideas, we worked really well together. We just came up with ideas together. In actual fact, I think it was both of us that came up with the ideas of the sticks for putting the hats on in the shop. Before, because now it's this communal thing, and that's part of the exhibition. But I think it was for a photo shoot that I actually came up with a frame, a stick, and put the hats on it, because it allowed me to isolate the hats from. It almost made them freestanding without having to hang them on wires. And he took it up. He'll probably say that was his idea, but I seem to remember it was both of us. But it was cool. It's just nice knowing someone, a creator, for that long.
And what was, if you had to pick one incident in this long relationship that was the most amazing, what would it have been? Like an anecdote.
That's impossible to say, really.
Just one of many.
Probably the most important, although I didn't realise at the time, was actually taking me into the Blitz Club. And I didn't get the scene at all, and he was part of it. And he brought me into another whole group of people I didn't know, and who I am friends with a lot of them. But at the time, I would have never found the club. I wouldn't have probably bothered going there because I was into learning about my business and my technique. And he was networking, and he drew me into his network. And I've been lost there ever since.
Great, thank you.